everybody, hope you guys are all doing good. I wanted to come on and quickly film and post this video before I start posting all the weeklies and the April mid-monthly, because I know it's been a few weeks since I posted the April monthly, and I know maybe some of you are probably like, where is she? What's going on? I hope she's okay. And just know everything's fine, but like I said before, sometimes I will need to take some breaks here and there just because life. Don't ever think that when I'm not posting I'm just like kicking back and having a vacation. No, it's not like that. I'm like working, but with like being a mom basically, because mom life has been like life, and parent life, mom life has been taking over and has been kicking my butt, and it's just been a lot of chaos, just a lot of things going on. And I just wanted to quickly, I guess, share that with you guys and let you know, just so you know what's going on and you know where I'm coming from. And in this video I'll quickly break down what's going on this week in the sky astrologically, the energies. But before I get into that, I just want to go through this little spiel first, just so you kind of know where I'm coming from. So as you know, my baby Skylar, he's 10 months old now, and he's definitely in his like needy, clingy, you know, whiny stage. So, which is really cute and precious. He'll just like go like this, or like flap his arms when he wants me to pick him up. And so he wants to be near me, with me, like all the time, which I love. It's cool, but it's also hard when I need to do things, because I literally can't put him down or like walk away because he'll cry or get fussy. So I've had to be like really strategic and efficient, or kind of learn you know, when my moments are, when I could go do something, because the moment he wakes up I have to be there, and I have to do all these other things before I can even think of like, oh, using the restroom, oh, getting a sip of water. Like, it's literally it's this whole new experience. So he's 10 months old now. He is crawling, almost standing up, and kind of pushing himself up onto surfaces and almost like standing. So I literally have to be like watching him 24/7, because if not, like sometimes he'll like free fall back and he can hit his head. So it's very scary and dangerous, and we had to we're having to like baby proof things and make sure everything's safe. So it's been a lot. It's like super cute and adorable, and I love it, but also really tiring and really exhausting. And so he recently, not anymore, he's kind of out of it now, I think, crossing my fingers, but he went through a little sleep regression for like, I feel like 2 months or something. And so he was waking up extra early. First it started, he usually wakes up at like 5:30 a.m., which at first was like a lot, but now I'm like, thank goodness if he wakes up at that time, because he started waking up earlier. So it started being like 4:30, then 4, then 3, then 3:30, then 2 a.m. and I was like, oh no. And then he started waking up like 2 to 3 hours every night in the middle of the night, and that's when things got really hard. And so he would still be sleepy, but I would have to like rock him and hold him for like 2 to 3 hours until he let me put him down, because he would literally be asleep in my arms like 15-20 minutes, and I'd try to put him down, he'd wake up and start crying and whining and would not like it. So it was really hard. So I'd have to be rocking him 2 to 3 hours every night, and then still go through the whole thing the next day. And after, you know, Easter came and all that stuff, we had a family member staying with us for like a week. So you know, I had to try not to feel tired and exhausted, even though I felt like a zombie, and it was so exhausting. It's just been a lot going on. And then this new moon solar eclipse happened, right? And on that day my monthly cycle came, and I was not feeling well. I was feeling already kind of really tired, groggy, exhausted, drained, just from like the months before, right? Of like not sleeping, of it's like work every day. But my husband really wanted to see the solar eclipse, since it was going to be visible here where I live. So I sucked it up. We went out on our little trail, and we were actually able to see it. It was only for like a few minutes, but it was really cool. It got dark. Skylar was actually sleeping. He fell asleep like a little bit before in his stroller, and it was cool. We got to see it, and then we just came back, and I was able to kind of rest a little bit. And then afterwards though, I got like a stomach, like food poisoning or something, made my stomach, like I got really sick. But it was like in the middle of the night. I don't know what I ate. I literally didn't even eat out or anything. Something maybe that I got was like not good, or I must have picked up something, and I like in the middle of the night had to like puke, and it was like was terrible. Like my stomach felt horrible. It was almost like cramps or like contractions you get when you're like giving birth. It was like so bad. But it could have just been from like, you know, all the stress and everything. But now, thank goodness, Skylar's doing much better. He's still waking up a little bit early, like 4:35, but it's okay. I'm just grateful he's not waking up 2 to 3 hours in the middle of the night, because that's like really, really hard, because you're like tired, exhausted, and trying to soothe him, hold him. And he's like 22 pounds, so he's heavy. But anyways, he's doing much better now. I think I've kind of like gotten a little bit more rest. So with that being said, I meant to maybe post something or write something in my community post tab to let you guys know, like, hey, I might need a little bit more time, but I'll be back. But by the time I even got a chance to be on my phone or something, I was exhausted. I'd like passed out, like asleep. So I was like, you know what, YouTube fam, they can wait, they'll understand, I'm sure, and I'll come back when I need to come back. So I'm just saying that, you know, sometimes if I take some time off, just know that I will eventually come back. But it's not because I'm like kicked back and I'm like, you know, living life. No, I'm just probably like going through it and very tired, very exhausted and busy with life, motherhood. And I don't say all that stuff to sound like whining, complaining, like it's negative, because it is hard and it is tiring, but I don't want that to sound like it's a bad thing. It's tiring. It's all new to me. I've never been a mom. I've never taken care of a baby. So of course it's going to be hard when you're doing something new, and it's like, you know, putting you through a lot. But I'm sure as time goes on, it will get better. He will get better. He is communicating more. We're learning more, you know, about him every day. And it's a beautiful experience, but yeah, it does take a toll on my like physical body, and I get super drained and exhausted. So sometimes I hope you guys understand that I may need to like pull back, and as consistent as I like to be, and I usually have always been here on YouTube, I may sometimes have to take some breaks because I literally just can't like do it all. What was I gonna say? Oh my gosh, I'm like blanking out. But anyways, I'm here now, and man, I was gonna say something. I had a point, now I don't remember. Oh, there's a hawk flying over. Nice. Yeah, it was like raining a bunch yesterday. It's even like almost flooding like our little path. There's a creek and there's some ponds here. The creek is kind of like overflowing and almost kind of like flooding the path, which is kind of cool. But what was I gonna say? Anyways, that's my life right now. It's been a little bit chaotic and hectic, and so I'm expecting, I really don't know how he's gonna be, but probably for another year or so, maybe up to 2 more years, I may kind of have to pull back here and there until things are a little bit more, you know, stable, consistent. And he's always changing, so he's always my first priority. And of course work is my priority too, and I love doing what I do, but sometimes I have to make sure things are at home are okay before I can like, you know, film and do stuff, because I have to support my husband as well while he's working. And we don't have help, you know, we don't have family or like babysitters, daycare, anything. And my mom's in California, as you guys know, so we do everything, you know, so it's a lot sometimes. And but I love it. I wouldn't want it any other way. I don't trust anybody else to take care of my baby the way we will take care of him. So, you know, it is how it is. So anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know that. Sorry, that's a little bit of a long spiel, but for those who are up to date or want to know what's going on with me, that's what's going on, and now you know. All right, so let's see what's going on in the sky for this week. We're covering April 15th till the 21st. So after I post this, your weekly readings will start coming out, and then the April mid-monthly. All right, sorry I've been gone for a while, but hope you didn't miss me too much. But maybe you didn't even notice I was gone. Okay, so this week, guys, and let me know how how the solar eclipse was for you guys. Do you feel like it was intense? Did you not feel anything? I do feel like it was kind of intense. And oh, nice, a cardinal, pretty. I saw it earlier, now I'm seeing it again, pretty. It's popping up because now it's like very green, very springy vibes, even though it's kind of rainy. April showers brings many flowers, as they say. Okay, so this week on the 19th of April, we begin Taurus season. So we shift out of cardinal fire Aries, which has been like super fiery burnout energy, into fixed earth Taurus, where we start to see things stabilize, grow, materialize. We see it in our, we see it right in front of us. And we're more about building, growing, stabilizing, all that stuff. And then the next day on the 20th, we have Jupiter, that's in Taurus, conjuncting Uranus, who's also in Taurus. And Jupiter is all about growth, expansion. Uranus is radical, rebellious change. So around this time, and maybe this week and moving forward, especially this month throughout Taurus season, we're going to be going through a massive shift of expanding, growing, changing, but being asked to do it in our own unique individual way. And it will play out for all of us in a different area of life or in a different way, but in some way we're all being asked to grow, change, stabilize, expand, or expand and change how we stabilize, materialize our foundations, how we build. A lot of things about our life are going to be dramatically changing, but in a very unique, different kind of way. And at this time, we may feel pulled to do things differently, and we may feel the courage, hopefully, to actually go for it. Okay, but big changes may be starting to happen around this time. And you'll probably be seeing it with everyone around you and in your community and in online as well. All right, and then the next day on the 21st, we have Juno, the asteroid in Virgo, going direct. And as you know, Juno's like the partner, representing harmony. So this could actually be a time when there could be some reconnections, reconciliations possibly, or people may start to talk again, try to work through the little minor details, or get over little things, or finally get over certain humps and hurdles by tackling the little things that maybe were making the problem bigger than it has to be. So maybe some relationships or little things that were affecting the relationship now can be sorted through, and we can have more peace and harmony, possibly. Okay, we'll have the chance to maybe mend some relationships or work through it if there was just little things that were getting in the way. All right. And those are the energies for this week of April, and that is all. And we'll get straight to your zodiac sign after this post. All right, so take care, guys, and I'll see you in your weekly readings. Bye.